Hi everyone, it's Karen from The Natural Vintage, and today I'm going to be showing you how I upholstered a small footstool combined with it was a cross-stitch image that I found in a thrift shop. So with this stool that I'm doing today, I found it on Facebook Marketplace. It was a private sale and it's got a lovely shape to it. It's got a vintage, it's kind of vintage, but it's a little bit boring. It's just grey fabric over it, so I will be reusing the grey fabric, but I wanted to add a bit of character, so I found this lovely image, this tapestry, and I'm going to combine the both and then reupholster it. So I will see you in the next part. See you then. This piece was particularly tricky. I was trying to really get the fabric off without ripping it because I wanted to reuse the fabric. So it took a little bit of time of trying to get it off. Eventually I did. And here I am just trying to measure where it's going to go and just cutting around the excess around the image because I don't need all of that. So I was trying to do roughly around about 6 centimeters around the edge. It looked like that it already had a circle around it, so it was quite easy to cut. And then I just replaced it back on the fabric so I could see where it was going to go. So there I am centering it. Then I used the reverse of the grey fabric and I drew a line with the black pencil going around, and then I reattached the tapestry to the fabric because I wanted to do an inner circle and I didn't want it to move around, so it was just easier to pin it to the cushion. And then and here you'll see me that I'll just mark it so I know where I'm going to cut. So there I am, just going around it again. I'm trying to stay as close to the image as possible. Then I cut out the fabric, made a bit of a dodo. I cut too close to the edge because I want to leave a bit of space so that I can sew around it and attach it to the tapestry. So here I am making a bit more space. So you can see there I made a bit of a mistake. So you just go around because it's a circle. You need to cut the edge a little bit so it makes it a bit easier for you to attach the other image to it. And so I'm just going around the edge, and then I bring in the tapestry again and I do the reverse of the tapestry image. So I put it on the wrong side with the wrong side, if that makes sense. So you can see, and then what I do is I flatten it down because I'm going to sew right around the edge. So I just pinned it here. And what I do with the pins this way, I do it this way so that you can actually keep sewing while the pins are still in there, as you can see. Just have to be a little bit careful when you do that. I'm trying to keep it as close to the edge as possible because I don't want you to be able to see any of the sewing on the other side. So just carefully sewing around the edge and maybe taking the pins out as you go. I have broken a few needles doing this, but most of the time it's okay. So there you go, there's the reverse image, and I'm now stapling it with a staple gun. So you just do staple one side, then the other side, then the other side, and then the other side, all 4 sides. Just do a couple of staples and then go around the edge so it's all even. So I'm just going around and putting in as many staples as I need to keep it nice and tight. So just keep doing it each edge, a few staples, pull it, a few staples, go around to the other edge, pull it, a few more staples, pull it, and then with the corners I just staple it as much as I can to the edge, and then just keep flipping it over, stapling it, flipping it over, stapling it, just to keep it nice and neat. And that usually does a good job at keeping the corners quite neat and tidy. So sorry, it's a little bit fast, but I didn't want to show the video too long, me stapling it, so I just thought I'd speed it up a little bit. There we go, and then we just tidy it up a little bit, and there you have it. Here I put on the back of the seat again, and I'm putting in back in the screws, and then it's all reattached, and that's the finished bit. I hope you enjoyed that video, and thanks for stopping by, and I hope you'll join me again. If you enjoyed this video, then hit the subscribe button, which will then let you know when other videos come out, which I will be planning on doing a weekly video. And yeah, and it's going to be craft projects and also upcycling furniture and fabrics. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.